So I'll be talking about white women's complicity in slavery and using examples from Harriet Jacobs. Quote, Mrs. Flint possessed the key to her husband's character before I was born. She might have used this knowledge to counsel and to screen the young and innocent among her slaves, but for them she had no sympathy. They were the objects of her constant suspicion and malevolence. She watched her husband with unceasing vigilance, but he was well practiced in means to evade it. What he could not find opportunity to say in words, he manifested in signs. Next quote. Southern women often marry a man knowing that he's the father of many slaves. They do not trouble themselves about it. They regard such children as property, as marketable as the pigs on the plantation, and it is seldom that they do not make them aware of this by passing them into the slave trader's hands as soon as possible, and thus getting them out of their sight. I'm glad to say there are some honorable exceptions. I have myself known 2 Southern wives who exhorted their husbands to free those slaves towards whom they stood in parental relation, and their request was granted. These husbands blushed before the superior nobleness of their wives' nature, though they had only counseled them to do that which it was their duty to do. It commanded their respect and rendered their conduct more exemplary. Concealment was at an end, and confidence took the place of distrust. So there were people who did better. So if everybody wanted to do better, they could have done so. Shula, a modern commentator, Kayla Shula, argues that white womanhood acts as a buffer between whites and non-whites, serving as the virtuous, innocent face of Western, quote, civilization. White women have historically kept power firmly in white hands by defending and denying its violence. So no, they're not innocent victims who are also so oppressed by their husbands. Yeah, they benefited. They chose to look away when people were being horribly treated, when people were being raped. They participated in hurting people, and they had a choice because those women had the moral courage to say what was right, to treat those children well, and they took the high road and did the right thing. So yeah, thanks for listening, and please feel free to tell me what you think.